It's your boy Mochi King Kai, and today we'll be doing What If Naruto's The Reincarnation of Katakuri. This will be my first Naruto What If on this channel, and this is inspired by Great Sage, also the Undead King. Go check out his What Ifs. He's Undead King, aka Prince of What Ifs. Now, without further ado, let's get started. We fade in to see an 8-year-old Naruto just walking down the village, getting whispers and dirty looks and glares. Why do they hate me? What did I do? Why am I singled out just for being alive? I don't understand it. He would then walk to the academy as any other normal day, and then he is glared at by the entirety of the class, with the exceptions of Shikamaru, Choji, and Sasuke, who befriended Naruto in this canon. Naruto wondered exactly what was his purpose in life and why was he born, if it was just gonna be like this. Naruto was starting to question his whole state of existence. He would then be snapped out of his thoughts once Iruka yelled, "Naruto." "Oh, yes, sensei. I called your name like 5 times. We have no time for dozing off. We didn't get to cover a lot yesterday." Oh yeah, I understand, sensei." After class, Sasuke, Choji, and Shikamaru asked Naruto if he wanted to play, but Naruto says that he just doesn't feel up to it today and maybe tomorrow. We would then cut to Naruto walking home as he then hears a voice, "Get him!" as a bunch of kids from the village decide to run after Naruto and obviously trying to get him to beat him. Naruto would run off, but they would follow, and Naruto jumping over and ducking and rolling. He makes a wrong turn and gets stuck into an alleyway where he is then cornered and beat by the kids into a bloody pulp. He is then left there bleeding out. Why? What the hell did I do to the world to deserve this? I'm just a kid. I've never hurt anybody, so why does the world treat me like this? Why does it fail to acknowledge me as a human being? Why does it continue to turn its back on me constantly? Naruto would then hear a voice in his head, "Because, kid, you fail to accept that the world has fully turned its back on you, so you won't turn your back on the world." And I said, that's a pretty stupid choice. Who are you? Well, technically I'm you. What? Naruto would then get pulled into his mindscape where he then sees a very tall man with pink markings on his chest wearing a scarf with dark purple hair. "My name is Katakuri, and you are me technically because you are my reincarnation." "Oh, so why exactly are you choosing to speak to me now?" "Because, kid, this is the perfect moment. You have realized that there aren't any heroes in this world. There aren't any villains. There aren't any miracles. It's just the strong and the weak, the hunters and the hunted. And right now you're the hunted. But I can help you become a hunter. But it's up to you if you're up to it or not." Naruto paused this for a while, and before saying, "I want to be strong enough to stop being prey. That tonight, once you go to sleep, come here. All you have to do is let your memories guide you." "Kurama, heal him up," Katakuri would say. "Fine," Kurama would say, as Naruto, who was just noticing him, and his mindscape is a bit taken aback. However, before he could speak, Naruto wakes up, healed of his injuries. Well, guess it's time to head home, as Naruto would do so. He then lays in his bed in his pajamas thinking of what Katakuri told him as he closes his eyes, falling asleep, letting the memories of the mindscape guide him to it again. Naruto wakes up in the void he was earlier before seeing Katakuri once again, as well as the Nine Tails. "Oh, so you've arrived. Right now I'll just be teaching you the basics of your mochi abilities. I only have 2 to 3 years before I disappear. It becomes just like a void in your conscious. So you have 3 years to learn all I'll teach you." "Yes, sir," Naruto would say, as Katakuri would explain the basics of mochi and what he can unlock. And Naruto is able to tap into it temporarily, but still not be able to control it. We then cut to the next day where Naruto is walking with Sasuke, Choji, and Shikamaru to the academy. "Naruto, you look tired. Did you get any sleep?" Sasuke would ask. Yeah, I got plenty of rest. I can tell what rest looks like, and that isn't rest, Shikamaru will say. They would then get to the academy where they take their seats, only for Aruka to say, "Listen up, class. We'll be doing spars today to test what you've learned and what you need to learn, and what you're working on so we can help you progress further. Now, go to the sparring area outside." They do so, and once everybody is settled, Aruka announces the first match, being Naruto versus Sasuke, because, let's be honest, we don't care about any other match. They would both step into the arena, and Aruka would say begin, waving his hand off. Sasuke would start with jumping back, pulling out Shuriken and kunai, throwing it at Naruto. Naruto barely manages to avoid them running at Sasuke. Sasuke then hits him with the Fireball Jutsu, and this sends Naruto flying, getting hit with it, falling to his knee. He then attempts to tap into his power, which it works, and his arm extends, grabbing Sasuke by his leg, lifting him up, then slamming him into the ground. However, the mochi would then dissipate because Naruto couldn't control it and is breathing heavily from using it. Sasuke then rose up to finish it off, holding his fist to his face, essentially saying that, "Hey, I've won," basically like holding a kunai to his neck. Everyone would then laugh at Naruto, and Sasuke's fangirls would swan over him, and then Sakura Haruno, the one Naruto liked, approached him. "Why did you think you could take on Sasuke anyways? That was just the stupidest thing you could possibly think. But I don't blame you. I guess you have no parents to teach you." Naruto's eyes was widened, and Sasuke, seeing this, would immediately shoot a glare at Sakura. Sakura would then quiet down, and Naruto then runs off crying, humiliated and assaulted by the love of his life. Tears in his eyes, Aruka tries and stops Naruto from leaving, but he can't. And then the Naruto squad attempts to go after him, but Aruka says class isn't out yet. With Naruto, he would be in his apartment crying. "Damn Sakura, what the hell was I thinking loving her?" Katakuri is right. This world is cruel. There aren't any heroes or villains. Naruto would then be pulled into his mindscape again, seeing Katakuri. "Now do you see, Naruto? You can't allow yourself to be so vulnerable, not only physically, but mentally." "I see, Katakuri. I understand. From now on, Naruto Uzumaki is no more. Only Naruto Charlotte remains. And anyone who steps in my path with ill intent or my friends will pay dearly." Naruto's hair will then turn purple, and his eyes will turn the shade of pink, and Naruto's real training will begin. We then cut to the point of view of the academy. Naruto hasn't been there ever since the day, and it's been several weeks since, Naruto lost to Sasuke. And now Aruka is worried about him, as well as the Naruto squad. They want to check up on him, but they don't know where he lived, and Naruto was always secretive, even to the ones closest to him. "This sucks. I hope Naruto is okay." "Yeah, I know. Worrying about someone is such a drag. When he comes back, me and him will eat a whole bunch together." Oroku will then begin to take attendance. "Ino, here. Sakura, here. Shikamaru, here. Choji, here. Sasuke, here." Oroku will then sigh, saying Naruto, knowing that he wouldn't get any response. However, Naruto then says, "Here." The whole class will look at him to see his purple hair and his dark pink eyes, as well as him wearing white and black now. The girls will be blushing and the boys will be shocked, and Naruto, "Is that really you?" Sasuke would go. "Yeah, I guess I switched things up a bit." "Well, it doesn't matter. You'll never be as cool as Sasuke." "Haruno, please refrain from speaking to me, because if I remember correctly, I haven't said a single word to you." Sakura would then be taken aback and just sit down in her seat. Naruto would take his seat, and Choji would say, "Naruto, we miss you. Where have you been?" "I'm taking care of business," Naruto would say. Shikamaru would then say, "You're such a drag when you're being secretive." "I apologize, Shikamaru, but that's just how I am." Haruka would then say, "Okay, I'm done with the attendance. Let's get class started." We then cut to black and time skip 4 years at the start of OG Naruto, and we then see Naruto, who is now 12, in the forest. He then uses a mochi fist, extending his fist, punching through 30 trees, knocking them down with his fist alone, training at 6 a.m. Katakuri then tells him to try and cover himself in dough and roll, which Naruto would focus, imagine his body melting, which it turns into dough as he rolls. Naruto then adds spikes to it as Katakuri's instructions. but he would then turn it back into his normal form. Katakuri in Naruto's mindscape is looking at his hand as he sees it fading away. Well, kid, it looks like my time is up. I see. I knew this day would come eventually. Yeah, you were able to keep me for an extra year using your chakra, but it's time for me to go, kid. Naruto bows and says thank you, sensei, as Katakuri will then fade away. A scarf would appear on Naruto, as well as a trident on his back and a pink mark on his chest from his torso to his chest. Naruto would then fall out, feeling a bit weird as he is going through some type of metamorphosis from Katakuri's disappearance. You okay, Brad? Kurama would ask. Naruto says, I'm just fine. He then gets 2 hours of rest before heading to the academy. Once he walks in, the girls will blush, and even Ino would, who is a Sasuke fangirl. Sakura would get annoyed by this, yelling at Naruto that he thinks he's Sasuke and he'll never be as cool as Sasuke. Naruto closing his eyes, having enough, would then open them and says the one who thinks she's Sasuke's girl. Sasuke doesn't want you, he doesn't love you, he pays you no attention. So you know what you are? Nothing but a pest. A roach that is just too far in the house. You know what you should do with your life? Instead of basing your life around Sasuke, my brother, you sit down, shut up, and do something useful with your life instead of being this useless, annoying fangirl for the rest of it. The whole class would be shocked by this outburst of Naruto, but the majority would then laugh at Sakura, including Sasuke. Now, the reason Naruto called Sasuke his brother is because that's what Naruto sees him as well as Choji and Shikamaru. Here, Sasuke had friends to comfort him and to be there for him after the Uchiha massacre. While his goal is still to kill Itachi, he is more like Kurapika instead of being cold about it. Sakura seeing Sasuke laugh makes Naruto's word much more impactful, as Ruka says, that's enough, Naruto, take your seat, while thinking, what has happened to him? He never acted like this 4 years ago. Naruto would then take his seat next to Sasuke, and they would just talk about life and how Sasuke has been. Sasuke is then wondering what happened to Naruto's hair and eyes and his personality. There's nothing wrong with him, but he's just so different. People change, I guess, Sasuke would be thinking. Iruka then says that today will be the graduation exam and they will have to perform a clone jutsu to pass. He then first calls Sasuke, and Sasuke manages to do it simply, and the same with the others. Sakura doing it, but isn't she's so caught up in Naruto's words that she doesn't even ask for Sasuke's attention. Naruto's words really have her thinking about life and contemplating what has she been doing so far with it. It is then Naruto's turn, and Iruka is worried knowing that this isn't exactly Naruto's forte. Naruto walks up in front of the class, crossing his hands, raising both of them as 2 Mochi clones will manifest. Iruka then touches one, being shocked at it being an actual physical clone, along with the entire class. How is this possible? Naruto, just what kind of training have you put yourself through these past 4 years? Iruka thinks. Iruka then speaks up. Well, you didn't do the jutsu necessary to pass exams. However, you done something far superior. You passed, Naruto. Naruto then grabs his headband, putting it on his waist, and then while walking to a seat beside Sasuke, Sasuke will be thinking, just what the hell was that power? I've never seen anything like it before. The whole class will wonder what is that, and Naruto knows this but decides to keep them guessing. Alright class, settle down. I will now be announcing the squads, so let's begin. First squad, Ino, Choji, and Shikamaru. Naruto would sigh. I almost feel bad for Shikamaru. Naruto then says, this must mean Team 7 will consist of Naruto, Sasuke, and Rock Lee, Iruka would say. Because let's just say Naruto pulled some strings. Flashback. We see Naruto enter the Hokage's office. What is it, Naruto? I'm here to say that I don't want Sakura Haruno on my team. I'm aware of how the squads go. 2 male and 1 female. And because of that, you are most likely going to put Sakura on my team. With my luck, were you not? I was. I'm also aware that the strongest are paired up with the weakest, so I won't be in the same squad with strong people such as Sasuke. Yeah, but I can't. Naruto's eyes would then glow red, unknowingly using his Conqueror's Haki. As in that moment he says, "You will not put Sakura on my squad, and you will put Sasuke on my squad. Understood?" In a comedic anime fashion, Hiruza was sweat saying, "Yeah, no problem." Now you may be asking why Rock Lee is in the squad. Because I'll be giving Rock Lee the respect he deserves here, as well as developing the other characters further, because they really just become irrelevant in Shippuden, to be honest. And yeah, back to the what if. We see Lee that walks up to Naruto. "Hello, I am Rock Lee, nice to meet you." Bowing. "I am Naruto, and it's nice to meet you." I guess Naruto, Sasuke, and Lee, but then wait. Over time, as everyone else's senseis have gotten them besides Team 7's. Once he finally arrives about 3 hours late, he would try and make up some excuse, and Naruto says, "Don't bother, you're just gonna lie." Kakashi Hatake, former Anbu, Kakashi would then think, "This kid is sharp." "Well, yeah, that's who I am. Now, if you don't mind, meet me on the roof." They would then all gather and sit on the roof. Kakashi would then tell them to introduce themselves and explain things they love and hate. Naruto will start it off. "I am Naruto Charlotte. I dislike a lot of things. That if I explain them all, we just sit here all day, literally. So I'll just tell you the few things I do like. My brothers, donuts, and training. My dream is to be able to rule this village as Hokage to achieve at least temporary peace." Lots of thoughts will be rushing through Kakashi's mind from this, including why did he refer to himself as Naruto Charlotte. Sasuke still keeps the same introduction, however, with him having friends he considers brothers in his life, he says, "I'll hunt down the one who killed my clan and ask why, and if the answer isn't satisfactory, it is then when I will kill him." Naruto smiles knowing Sasuke is progressing, and then it's Lee's turn. "Hello, my name is Rock Lee. My likes are training and hanging out with Guy Sensei and challenges. I don't particularly dislike anything, and my goal is to prove to the world that I can become a splendid shinobi even without knowing a single jutsu. You three are very interesting, and I look forward to your progress. Tomorrow in the morning, meet me at this training grounds. There we will do a survival exercise. The strong will rise and the weak will crumble. Also, another tip, don't eat, you'll puke." He would then body flicker off, and the next day we see all of them gather. Naruto still ate him some donuts, not caring what Kakashi said, knowing it's a trap. He also knew the others would fall for it, so he brought some donuts for them too, as much as it pained him to share his donuts. Kakashi would then arrive a bit later, noticing that Team 7 seems fully energized. He then looks at Naruto, who had a smug look on his face, to the point where you could just tell through the scarf he's wearing. Kakashi would then say, "Alright, once I say start, you will begin. Now, start." The others were hot while Naruto immediately pulls out his do trident, slashing at Kakashi. Kakashi would barely dodge, jumping back. "He's fast," Kakashi would say, as he lands, and Naruto would be using the do to make his arms extend, using Mochi Barrage, constantly punching at Kakashi. Kakashi is managing to dodge, barely, eventually getting punched in the gut by Naruto, dropping him. Naruto would then use his Mochi to extend his foot, kicking Kakashi in the face, sending Kakashi a few feet. Kakashi then says, "I see, I'll have to take this a bit more serious." Closing his book, using around 30% of his power speed into Naruto, slashing at him with the kunai. Naruto would then dodge, jumping up, making his fist huge and spiked with Mochi, as well as making a clone that used Mochi Whip to keep Kakashi still, tying him with Do. And while Naruto launches the Mochi fist, punching Kakashi, Kakashi would then substitute out of it barely, and Kakashi in the tree would then go, "Phew, that was a close one." "Nope." "Huh? You still fell for it." "Huh?" Kakashi would then turn around, seeing Sasuke behind him, kicking him as he blocks while jumping out of the tree. But above him was Lee coming down with the punch. He is about to block, but Naruto uses Do Whip, keeping Kakashi still, as he is then punched by Lee into the ground. The ground would have caved in as the pitfall Naruto made would activate. While Kakashi is falling, Naruto takes out his Do Trident, slashing the bells off his belt, and Sasuke catches him. Kakashi is in the pit and will say, "How? When was this made?" Naruto, standing over it, would then say, "When I used my Mochi fist, I knew you were going to substitute out of it, but that just made a dent into the ground, weakening it. So all I had to do was lead you to that same spot again, and the force of Lee's punch was enough to do the job. And Sasuke took care of the part of luring you back to the spot. How did you? How did they know this was the plan? Simple. We've had this plan since yesterday. So you were purposely going on to attack me so you could forget about the other two and not catch on to us. So we pass? You trying to put us against each other? Kakashi smiles and says, you all did great and passed for flying colors, and their first mission will be tomorrow. And that's where I'll be ending it off, guys. But if it's any misinterpretation, Naruto isn't on Kakashi's level yet. If Kakashi was going all out, Naruto would have put up a great fight, amazing fight. But inevitably, he would have lost. Also, another thing I want to make clear is that Naruto is more than capable enough to get the bells on his own. He just knew that it wasn't the exercise about. It wasn't what the exercise was about. But anyways, hope you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want more, tell me in the comments below. And also tell me with likes. Like the video, please. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.